rich niggas throwing paper. Now it's time for the circulate. It's time for the circulate. It's time for the circulate. I'ma shake my mama game. I'ma shake my money maker. It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator.
What's your greatest weakness?
Oh, I would have to say it would be interpreting the semantics of a question, but ignoring the pragmatics.
Could you give me an example of that?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, like the worst kind of person is someone who makes someone feel bad, dumb, or stupid for like being excited about something.
Why is this bad?
Coming to terms with my neurodivergent traits has forced me to confront wrongful suffering as part of my experience. I'm in the process of getting an autism diagnosis in my 20s, and I've always minimized my trauma through the lens of my own character flaws. If I had been less sensitive, less opinionated, it all would have been easier. But I'm feeling more painfully aware of myself now as a person who has suffered rather than one who has failed.
I just finished taking the Radzar. Did anyone else gaslight themselves the entire time? I was like, I bet neurotypical people take this test and still score pretty decently, right? Wrong. Scoring works that if you get 65 or higher, you're likely autistic, and that no neurotypical scored above 64. None. That none of them scored above a 64. My ass scored a 124. And I still thought all of it was normal. I really tried to answer each question based on my unmasked self. And this number with sensory input was not surprising to me. This one was. It just shows how good at masking we have learned to become. I have a lot of thoughts about the test itself. I agree with what so many of you guys were saying in the comments of the last video, but I do feel validated, finally.
All right, let's clarify something. ADHD is not, I'm going to write this email. Oh, look, a squirrel. It's more like, I'm going to sit down and write this email. Wait, I should probably brush my teeth before I do this. But now that I'm in the bathroom, I'm realizing that I forgot to take my medication. So now I'm going to take my medication. So I get my little pill cutter out, but then I realize I don't have anything to take my medication with. So I have to go downstairs and get a cup. And then getting a cup, I realize that I haven't made any coffee yet. So now I need to make coffee. And then I look over at the dishes and I see that they're dirty, which somehow reminds me that I need to do a load of laundry. So I go downstairs and do a load of laundry, come back upstairs, completely forget what I'm doing. But don't worry, coffee has a smell. So I remember that I was making coffee. Finish making my coffee, realize we don't have creamer. Oh crap, I should make a note that we need to go get creamer at the grocery store. No, wait, focus, gotta go upstairs. Take my pill with my coffee, but leave my coffee in the bathroom. Still haven't brushed my teeth. Get back to the office, sit down to write that email. What the heck was that email about? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I'm still not wearing pants. And instead of doing anything, I'm gonna make a TikTok.
Friendship is sending your friends 15 billion TikToks and knowing that they're never going to watch all of them. They don't watch all of them, yet every day you send more. I feel like a cat who every day brings his owner a dead bird, except the owner hasn't checked the back porch where the cat leaves the dead birds in like weeks, and so it's just so many dead birds. And the owner is just like, please stop doing this, and the cat's like, this is because I love you.
Things that neurotypicals do that ADHDers hate. Not letting us explain. If I'm explaining a movie scene so that you understand a joke I was making, just let me explain it, even if it's agonizing for you to listen to. Please let us explain. We love to explain. That's how we connect. That's how we make a connection with you. Thanks.
The neurodivergent urge to stare directly at the ground when I walk.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
One of my least favorite stems is this desire to like destroy things. Now, it has been shown that this is really common in children with understimulated minds, especially children with ADHD or some other type of neurodivergency, and that they eventually just grow out of it, but I never did. A leaf on tree, must pull it off. Some paper here, must rip it up. Should not bend, must try to bend. Just got glued, must pull apart. Thing in hand, must try to crush. Just anything that has like a limit of some kind. I have to like test it. And normally I just resist those urges, but like, why?
Yeah, that looks like where it goes. Want to try that spot? Good job.
As it goes round and round.
There's the wheel. Good job.
Thank you, Owen, for giving your nutty bars.
Come on. There you go.
I saw some things in the Taylor Swift was on the top of that.
Thank you.
Can you find something red?
Where's the tree?
Tree.
Star?
Should I be doing anything, or who are you? Adora, but I'm, Shira.
Maybe it's like a motion, like a jabbing motion or a strike.
Do you want to get hit with a sword? Okay, that's enough. Dora, rest. Everyone, shh. Yes, she just needs sleep.
A town that hates princesses? Should I buy property here? Is what I would have said before I joined you. Go team. Kitty! Huh?
Just so you know, I'm a hugger.
No more shanties. Why did you bring him here? He is so annoying.
Your negative vibes aren't appreciated here, Katra.
Oh, hello. You're very technologically advanced.
My partner and I are autistic and ADHD. We had a sensory-friendly riot, familiar location, got ready at home with friends, and quiet breaks. Visited the location 5 times to get familiar. Wore earplugs all day. Break for a calming walk after ceremony. Outdoor picnic to diffuse noise. Sat on the end of the table to avoid overwhelm and eye contact. 16 guests for half a day. No evening party. Wedding ended at 4 p.m. We got changed into comfy clothes and ordered a takeaway.
The thing, the DSM breaks all disorders down into categories. Depressive disorders, anxiety disorders, somatic symptom disorders, all kinds of different ones. These are some of them, and there's more over here. ADHD and autism are both categorized as neurodevelopmental disorders, meaning they develop in utero, they are genetic, and you can't develop them. So no, you can't catch it because it's not contagious. You're either born with it or you're not. When you're trying to make sense of clinical or diagnostic paperwork and you see phrases like ADHD and autism manifests at a certain age or in childhood, all that's saying is that that was the first time that symptoms were noticed to be having an impact on that child's life. It doesn't mean that that's when they developed it. It's always been there, which is why it's often first noticed when kids start school. I'm going to be breaking down the DSM page by page. Comment below with questions, like and follow for more.
This is for anyone with ADHD, autism, a neurodiversity, or a learning disability. Anyone else, you can just scroll on. But if that's you, you need to hear this.